It is my very first trip to Australia. I got to Sydney on Wednesday. Yes, I love it here. Fantastic. I'm coming back to go in the water. For those of you who aren't from here, there's nothing worse than being able to look at the gorgeous water and not be able to swim in it. So I'm definitely going to come back and tour around the rest of Australia at some point. The thing I get asked most about New Moon, for people who've read the book, is, are you in it? Because as you know, this is just sort of a flash in the water sort of halfway through. And the answer to that is, thank God, yes, I am. They wrote me some very cool stuff with Stephanie's blessing that is actually still true to the book. If you remember, Victoria tried very, very hard to get to Bella through New Moon. The wrong time to make reference to it. And they've actually shown some of the efforts that I made to try to get to Bella. So I hope that you'll, I spent 2.5 weeks doing stunts in the trees, and I hope, there we go. And I hope that you'll enjoy some of the action sequences that I've got on New Moon. So I'm looking forward to you guys seeing that. I'm just going to let you guys ask away. So I'm just going to give it up over there, and you can just shoot your questions. I'll answer to the best of my ability.
You'll have to come with me.
Hi, I was just wondering if you've got any other projects going on with the New Moon and anything coming up in the future?
I do. Thank you for asking. I just finished a movie with Kevin Spacey, Barry Pepper, Kelly Preston, and John Lovett called Casino Jack. For any of you who follow American politics, which can get very, very nasty at times, there was a lobbyist in 2006 who went to prison for swindling many, many Native American casinos out of like millions of dollars. He was accused of bribing congressmen, fraud. It was a real huge, they're calling it the biggest scandal in Washington since Watergate. So Kevin Spacey is playing him, and I play a character who has a kind of behind-the-scenes role in that. I don't want to ruin it for you if you don't know the story. So I just finished that. And I'm going off to do a film with Paul Giamatti called Barney's Version, which is based on a book by Mordecai Richler. So it's 2 nice little independent films. And then back to these clips at the end of August. Yeah. Back to my sons in the trees.
Very fun about that.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, have you read all of the books in Twilight Saga? And if you have, which one's your favorite and what scene are you looking forward to the most?
I have read all the books. I had heard of the series, but I never read it. And I got a call from my manager on Friday, and she said, Monday at 5 p.m. I have an audition for this vampire movie that's being made. It's based on a series of books. 17 million people have read it. Maybe you've heard of it. So I ran right out to the bookstore, and I bought Twilight, and my boyfriend is still upset with me because we had planned that weekend, and none of it happened. I just sat on the couch for 2 days, and I went through all of Twilight. And then I went into my audition on Monday, and I was actually, I think partly the reason I got the role was because I had read the book, because the nomad, as you know, in Twilight is described as being barefoot all the time, and so I didn't plan it, but right before the audition, I got called in. They said, Rachelle, we're ready for you, right this way, and I took my shoes off at the last minute, and I went in barefoot, and I think that Catherine, the director, really liked that, so I was glad I read it. And then I went on to read all the books, and actually, the thing that I'm really, really looking forward to seeing is, God, there's so many. The thing I'm most looking forward to filming is the fight scene in the eclipse. But the thing I'm most looking forward to is to see who they're going to cast as Riley. I think it's a really crucial role, and they better give me somebody hot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In Twilight, you claim to have a wicked curveball. Would you be able to demonstrate that for us?
Gosh, I actually, on the 4th of July, I'm playing at a charity baseball game in Portland, Oregon, in the U.S. that benefits the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they've asked me to throw out the opening pitch at the ball game, at the professional ball game that night, and I'm fairly athletic, but I'm not the best with the baseball. I can't demonstrate it, but I'm going to try and go up and learn in the next few days because I have to do it. So if I miss, it'll be on YouTube. You can watch if I miss the catcher.
Do you suffer time lag when you first came here?
Sorry, can you speak up?
Do you suffer time jet lag when you go off a plane?
Yeah, you know what? It wasn't too bad, actually. I flew Virgin Australia, and they were very, very friendly, and they gave me a nice dinner, and they put me to bed, and then they gave me breakfast when I woke up, and it was 7 in the morning in Australia, and my boyfriend was back home in a different day, so that was weird. But the jet lag wasn't too bad. Sorry, guys, I'm going to try. He's going to come over here eventually. You're not being ignored or anything.
Absolutely. Next question.
What was your favorite part of filming Twilight?
My favorite part of filming Twilight was actually during the baseball scene. We filmed. It took a week to film the baseball scene, but on the first day, we shot the sequence where we all kind of rush up to meet each other, the Cullens and the Nomads, like opposing forces. And I had this moment where it was hailing, really. It was like raining, hailing. And I was sort of looking at all the Cullens across from me and looking at James and Eddie next to me, and I was going, oh my God, I really got the job. Like, here I am in a field dressed up as a vampire and doing Twilight. And that moment where I realized that I'd actually booked the job and was getting to make the movie is always going to be my favorite.
I'm the one with the wicked curveball.